All right, it's December 5th, 2020, the Saturday. Saturday reading for me today on this day at 7:10 a.m. I'm having breakfast right now. It's a burrito from every table and a cup of coffee. I'm going to need another one of those pretty soon. And I add this to this. It's getting cold. I don't want to take a bite of it. I'm having a little of this. I've taken my morning pills, but I'm reading this. I may publish this on the YouTube, and I can't read it through the camera like this, so I'm going to read it, and my camera is going to float freely. Not at this advertisement, but maybe this way. While the growing child is always somewhat in transition, he, which is also she, is especially so in the period between his second and fourth birthdays. At this age, he is no longer an immobile, helpless infant. Yet he is not truly an independent, socially capable child. Psychologists have called this period of transition. Psychologists, my friends and collaborators, the preschool or nursery years. They call this period of transition the preschool or nursery years. Another term commonly used, toddlerhood, highlights the increasing locomotive powers of the child in the third and fourth years. He worked like a locomotive. That's why we like to teach him with locomotion, trains, and stuff like that. Mostly males, but now a lot of females. It is toddlers' notorious, because they do things naughty. Notorious, and I would like to hear third and fourth graders and third and 3 and 4 year olds hear this video. It is the toddler's notorious ability. My name is David McCabe, by the way, to move about independently. So vividly marks the changes from infancy to toddlerhood. Perhaps no other activity is so important to the child's senses of his own autonomy as his ability to move himself about, whether he does it by walking, running, or climbing. The toddler seldom lets those around him forget his new powers. He is always moving. Now he moves much like an adult, having abandoned the cautious, hand-raising walking style of the infant. He runs full tilt, laughing and confident. He loves to transport lounge pillows and large stuffed animals. So if he falls down, he falls down on something soft. And may even try undressing himself, although his manual skills are not always adequate. Me, I have arthritis in my hands, so I relate to these children very well, and I speak to them often. He is excessive. He bullies. He pigeons off the pavement. Oh, he bullies pigeons off the pavement. That's right. I feed my pigeons and I tell them, watch. I taught these pigeons how to pick up cigarette butts, and nobody wants cigarette butts on the ground. And dashes, they're dirty. Look at your feet. And boldly into strange alleys. That's where they fly. You don't go down there. So anyway, that is the beginning of this. I'm going to go to the next dog-eared page in this book. Once again, this book is Child Psychology by Brian Sutton-Smith. So, obviously, he's got a male perspective. And I want to go through his entire staff. And here, I just want to look at the pictures here. This is a little boy, 3rd and 4th year transition. He's tasting a pineapple. Not a pineapple, but maybe that's what he thinks it is. He picks up a pine cone off the ground, and he's tasting it. And you can see through his eyes that his brain is trying to decipher the taste of this thing. Let's see. What? There's his eyes. What is this about? He has no clothes on, or just underpants or something like that. Here I think it's a toy of some kind, but it looks like it's got a handle and he's twisting it. And this is another child that's going through the kitchen things, and he's tasting and smelling all the kitchen stuff. And it's about that. I think I have one more dog ear here. And I do. Okay, it's concept of numbers. Maybe I end on this. To understand the concept of number, Piaget, who is a Nobel Peace Prize winner in child psychology, I believe, believes the child must first grasp two basic concepts: one-to-one correspondence and conservation, which is savings. One-to-one correspondence is this is yours, this is mine. Conservationism is I have 3, I give you 1. By one-to-one correspondence, Piaget means the numerical equivalent of 2 sets of objects. For example, a subject might be given a first set containing an orange, a flag, and a bottle, and a doorknob, which is similar to the cognitive test that the President Dump, his name is Donald T. Trump. The C is not for trustworthy. It's for terrorist. And a slack containing, if you've never seen Looney Tunes or Popeye cartoons, those are asides for the grown-ups in the room. And a slack continuing equally desperate object. The subject, desperate object, it is desperately different. Like if you have an apple and an orange and a bottle and a doorknob living together in a small apartment in a place like this, where I keep my medical and hygienal reminders on the wall. If you live in a place like this with 4 people, you are desperate to leave the house, all of you, until it comes down to 1, and that's me. So I have time to do this. So I think I'm done with this. Yeah, but that's it. This teaches you contract law. You have something, I have something. That's all. I will trade you this for that. You will give me something in addition because my thing is desperately better than yours. I have gold. You have bread. Well, to me, this burrito representing bread is worth more than all the money I got into my wallet over there, which is about $600 right now. But the conservationist in me, because I am the world's greenest man, tells me to hang on to that money because I can buy boxes worth of bread for this, for what you want to exchange for this. So what I want from you is a burrito, but what I want is a drink. My drink, this coffee, cost me 5 cents. So I'm going to prepare a 5 cent cup of coffee, reheat my free burrito, and close the book on a beautiful day in Long Beach, where my calendar says at 9 o'clock I'll be walking down to the beach to look at the future apartment for 2021 for me. This video is 11 minutes and 5 seconds.